Hare Krishna, welcome to Morning Amrut Vani program. Her Grace Yamuna Swarupa Mataji will be giving her transcendental words of wisdom. Dr. Rameshwar Naik Prabhuji will be reading the Namamrita, followed by Rupamshi Sharma Mataji reading this Prabhupada quote. Welcome to everyone once again. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam to all devotees. Hare Krishna. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namaha. Chanting of the holy name is recommended for not only the devotees but for karmis and jnanis as well. Sukdev Goswami to King Parikshit. O King, constant chanting of the holy name of the Lord after the ways of the great authorities is doubtless and fearless way of success for all, including those who are free from all material desires, those who are desirous of all material enjoyment, and also those who are self-satisfied by dint of transcendental knowledge. In this verse, Sri Sukadeva Goswami recommends the transcendental chanting of the holy name of the Lord. This process is recommended not only for the successful execution of the devotional service, but also even those who are materially attached. According to the Sri Sukadeva Goswami, this way of attaining success is an established fact, concluded not only by him, but also by all other previous acharyas. Therefore, there is no need for further evidence. The process of recommended not only for the progressive students in different departments of ideological successes, but also for those who are already successful in their achievements as fruity workers, as philosophers, or as devotees of the Lord. Srimad Bhagavatam 2.1.11. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Shri Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dandvat Pranam. 10 September. It does not matter whether there is increase of population, but if the people are unfaithful, they must be punished with starvation. That is God's will. Stockholm, September 10, 1973. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Shri Radharas Bihari ki jai. Shri Sita Ram Lakshman Bhakta Hanuman ki jai. Shri Gaur Nitai ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. We understand from this that there are different types of persons who desire to attain success in different varieties of pursuits. Generally, the persons are materialists who desire to enjoy the fullest extent of material gratification. Next to them are the transcendentalists who have attained perfect knowledge about the nature of material enjoyment and thus are aloof from such an illusory way of life. More or less, they are satisfied in themselves by self-realization. Above them are the devotees of the Lord who neither aspire to enjoy the material world nor desire to get out of it. That means no bhukti, no mukti. They are after the satisfaction of the Lord Shri Krishna. In other words, the devotees of the Lord do not want anything on their personal account. If the Lord desires, the devotees can accept all sorts of material facilities. And if the Lord does not desire this, the devotees can leave aside all sorts of facilities, even up to the limit of salvation. Nor are they self-satisfied because they want the satisfaction of the Lord only. So this is very important. They want to satisfy the Lord, not themselves. In this verse, we understand that Srila Shukdev Goswami recommends the transcendental chanting of the holy name of the Lord, which has to be offenseless. We know about the 10 offenses And in order to come out of them, we have to simply remember them and chant offenselessly. In order to encourage Parikshit Maharaj, Srila Shukadev Goswami asserted that there is no use of living hundreds of years without any knowledge of the problems of life. Better to live for a moment with full consciousness of the Supreme Lord, supreme interest. So, the supreme interest of life is eternal, with full knowledge and bliss. Simply to eat, drink, and be merry is not life, it is a wastage of life. And we should know in perfect consciousness that human life is bestowed upon the conditioned soul to achieve spiritual success. And the easiest possible procedure is to attain this by chanting the holy name of the Lord. We know about that there is the Navada Bhakti. When we enter into Bhakti, first it is Shravanam. Through Shravanam, through hearing, we we water the Bhakti Lata Bij. And that way we start doing Bhakti. Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam. These three of the Navada Bhakti, 3 points are covered while chanting. So what more is required for person who cannot do anything else but chanting? Srila Goswami, Jiva Goswami has proven that one can be liberated from the effects of all sins simply by chanting the holy name of the Lord. Again, one should neither blaspheme the devotee of the Lord nor indulge in hearing others who are engaged in belittling a devotee of the Lord. The conclusion is that one should neither hear nor allow vilification of a devotee of the Lord. So all these things we understand, but Lord Krishna, he tells us that manmana bhava madbhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru mame vaishyasi satyam te pratijane priyosi me. Manmana bhava madbhakto means that always remember me in your mind. Give me your mind. And he says that Madhyaji mam namaskuru, whenever you see me, you please pay obeisances to me. Pay namaskar to the Lord. And Mame Veshyasi Satyam Te Pratijane Priyosi Me. If you are my such a wonderful devotee, you remember me always, you pay obeisances to me. Remember that I am telling the truth, you will become very dear to me. So simply from this that we, chanting the holy name, we can become dear to the Lord. That is the most important thing, whether it is a karmi, whether it is a jnani, whether it's a bhakta. What is most important is to chant the holy names of the Lord. Anybody can become purified and go back to Godhead. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. His Holiness Gopal Krishna Goswami Maharaj ki jai. His Grace Rupulas Prabhu ki jai. Ananta Koti Vaishnav Vrind